Okay guys, I haven't made a video for a while, but that's it's kind of my trademark remark now, is to say I haven't made a video for a while, but it's kind of, I don't know, I just have a hard time doing the videos, I guess. That's the easiest way to put it. But I have done, quite a bit. It's been 3 months, but work's been working a lot, and it does take time. But basically, this is a lot of my system that I'm setting up right now. So I got a new antenna system that I wanted, the 1.3 gigahertz. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get a 900 megahertz or a 1.3. I decided to get a 1.3. Well, 1.280. So really, it's 1.2. Then I bought this off of Kijiji, which is like Craigslist, if you guys don't know, and I bought it for $100. I bought the transmitter. I bought this Foxtech FPV receiver, which is pretty good, and it has RSSI on it, which is kind of cool. So I bought that. This transmitter, the antenna, the skew plane or clover leaf or whatever it is, I'm not sure. I don't really see the difference between the two, but I'm sure there is. And the wiring harness that it came with was broken, so the guy who sold it to me didn't even know if it worked or not. Well, it did work, but it was cutting in and out, and I took the wiring harness he gave me apart, and I found a broken wire. So I built this new wiring harness right here. So I had to cut the wires here from the original harness, and I had to reattach some there as well, which I didn't really like, but I had to do it. And I ran a servo extension to this little harness here, and basically what I did is I just branched off everything in 4 different ways. So I put different plugs on. I got a female there, and then it's like a regular servo, but it has a little clip on the top. So that was for another video system I got, so I can just swap over the wiring harness. And then I have it running to my new little camera that I got. That's pretty nice, and I'm really happy with this. And I have everything, so I got my video feed running into the MinimOSD, and then my running out to my transmitter, and all of my telemetry data through the MinimOSD is provided by my APM. So it took me a while just to unbox this APM because I was kind of a little nervous about it, but now I've got it running, and it's not calibrated exactly where I want it to be, and there's still a lot I need to learn from it, but it works, and that's a good thing, obviously. But I just wanted to give you guys a little more overview of what I'm doing here. So basically, I want to do a high altitude FPV project, a space program. And so this is the plane that I'm going to be using for that program eventually. And it's just a Delta Ray. It's a, simple Elevon wing. And basically I went out and I bought some brushless motors, so I'm converting it to a brushless system. And I got a new receiver in there, an AR610. And I've told everyone this before, but if you're new to the video, I'm just going to go through you're new to my channel, I'm just going to go through it again. So I got this DX6 radio, but I still need a long range system. So that is one thing that I still haven't bought, and I know I told everyone that I would. But here in Canada, the exchange rate's gone down quite a bit. So the Dragon Link was $260 3 months ago, and now with the exchange rate, it's probably going to cost me closer to 4. So that kind of sucks. I kind of wish I would have bought it, but I do have some other things here. Now I made a order from High Altitude Sciences. So basically, I have this helium filler here for my balloon, and it's basically I could have built this myself now that I think about it, but basically they've just taken a big thick piece of PVC pipe, capped it, threaded that piece and some hose, and I assume that's it's some sort of regulator. I'm sure I could have got it at the hardware store. I'm gonna put some clamps on these just to make sure I don't get a blow off. And here I have also from High Altitude Sciences. I have my it's a 1 meter parachute, and I have a 600 gram balloon here. Now, really, this plane, with this balloon, probably won't go that high. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to do more of like a conventional kind of launch. So I built this little near space cube satellite, I guess you could call it, and I did videotape the building process of it. So if anyone wants to see that, I'll post it up. But basically, what I'm going to do is I have this other wiring little harness that I'm working on right here. And basically, it's going to get rid of all this harness and all this minimal SD, and it's just going to be straight video. So from the camera to the transmitter to the ground. And I'm just going to wire that up into this little mini sat. And I think I got this Uno sitting around, so I don't know if I'm going to try to build a little experiment to go with it. I'm not sure. Or if I'm just going to launch it and test the video feed. And I want to see how far I can get video, because I got this new patch antenna. I'm not sure what the range is on it, and I kind of want to figure it out. So I'm just going to put my video system with my patch antenna in this CubeSat, and I'm going to send it up on this 600 gram balloon. And I'm going to parachute it down like your average near space kind of project that tons of people have done. And I'm going to test the video range. So I have everything I need to do that, so that shouldn't take too long. Maybe, when I get some free time and I got to go buy some helium, and I got to go to Radio World so I can rent the spot tracker that I'm going to use as like the GPS. And I should be able to launch this balloon. I'm just going to put my camera in here, my knockoff GoPro type camera. It should work. And I got a few heating pads that I'll put in there. And I might put like a cool things like put my picture on the front or something. Or I got some action figures. I actually have a Batman and Robin little action figures. So I was going to put them on there, like they're kind of staring each other down. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And this part is for my the power system for my van. It's kind of hard to get a good shot of that, but I think you guys have seen that before. So basically, that's the main hub in my van, where my main ground station will be in the end eventually. So basically, there's a battery there, a 12 volt battery, so that'll give me like some auxiliary power, and an 800 watt inverter that hooks directly to my van. And then so this will go like up in the front of the van, so the driver, whoever's driving the van, will be able to see the screen there, and they'll also be able to see what's going on. That box will be closed underneath. I kind of got it just sitting on there. But in case you guys haven't seen my system already, but this is kind of my my ground station. It's hard to see in the dark. I I've actually been clearing out my van. I don't have my van on the road right now, so I kind of just filled it with all kinds of garbage that was in the backyard for the winter. But I've been working on cleaning it out so I can get this system back in the van and get testing everything. So that should be cool. But yeah, so kind of got, it's hard to see, but 32-inch TV with some monitors and everything. There's another video on my channel. You can kind of see it with the two screens running. But yep. So basically over there, that's my workbench. And yeah, that's about where I am so far. Now I'm trying to work on making some better videos for you guys instead of these kind of thrown together videos that I just come up with on the fly. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm going to post some pictures and some text on the Google Plus account that I'm with Eric Williams. So thank you very much.